Welcome to NCCoinsWorld. I am holding a handful of coins in my palm, some shiny, some worn, some ordinary, but there is one coin that stands out, a coin that speaks to those who know, a coin that hides secret. Tis a coin that could change the way you see money forever. This is the 1960 United States 5 cent at first glance. It may seem simple, a small nickel common, unassuming yet. There is something extraordinary about this coin, something collectors have been chasing for decades, something rare, something that very few have ever seen, something that commands attention. And before we dive deeper, let me tell you clearly, don't skip this video, not a single second, because at the end, there is a surprise, a discovery that could change a life, something unforgettable. 1960 was minted during a time of transition in the United States. The country was moving forward economically and socially, yet this coin quietly entered circulation, passing from hand to hand, witnessing history and carrying secrets within its metallic surface. And like other coins of its series, the 1960 cent has a unique feature. Its model is struck in a slightly unusual style, a design detail so subtle most people overlook it, but collectors instantly recognize it is this unusual style that creates a mint error, a coin anomaly that transforms an ordinary nickel into a multi-million-dollar treasury. A mint error is a rare anomaly, a tiny mistake in the manufacturing process, a shift in the engraving, a difference in the depth of letters, or an unusual model style, and this 1960 cent contains just such an anomaly. It is a treasure hidden in plain sight, a coin that could easily be worth $7.2 million. To damaging, holding a coin like this, it survived decades of circulation. Many would have ignored it, many would have lost it, yet here is in pristine condition, waiting to reveal its secrets to someone who understands its value. Collectors describe the thrill of discovering a coin like this as unmatched. The heart beats faster, the eyes widen, hands tremble slightly, because you know what you are holding is priceless, not just in money but in history, rarity, and prestige. The obverse, Thomas Jefferson's portrait, is clear and sharp, but the magic lies in the subtle deviations, the unusual style in which the 1960 model was struck. It is almost imperceptible to the casual eye, but for a collector, it signals rarity, a coin that is one of a kind. In the reverse, Monticello stands tall, but again, the details are slightly different, a subtle change in engraving, a difference in alignment. These small deviations multiply the coin's value exponentially. This is what makes the 1965 cent truly extraordinary. Journey of this coin is fascinating, from the mint in 1960 to everyday circulation through countless hands, some careful, some careless, yet it survived. Its unusual style preserved its rarity intact, its value untouched until today. When collectors recognize its worth, this coin is not just a nickel, it is a witness to decades of American history, from school children in 1960 to businessmen in the 1980s to collectors in the present day. It carries a story, a tale that money cannot buy. Experts say that coins like this rarely surface, and when they do, the market reacts instantly. Private auctions, bidding wars, millions of dollars exchanged, all for a single coin, a coin small enough to fit in your pocket yet powerful enough to command global attention. This 1965 cent is ultra rare, a coin that stands apart from every other nickel minted in its year. Its unusual model style is the key. It is a signature of rarity, a mark that collectors dream of, and that drives its value to $7.2 million and beyond, damaging the excitement of holding such a coin. The history, the mystery, the life-changing potential. Few coins carry such a combination of rarity, value, and intrigue. It is not just a collectible, it is a treasure, a prize, a legacy piece. Scratch every mark, every tiny imperfection tells a story of survival, a story of history, a story of rarity. Recognized over decades, collectors who understand this coin are willing to pay extraordinary amounts, not for the metal, not for the face value, but for the rarity, for the story, for the chance to own something unique in the world. A coin like this can define a collection, a coin like this can create legends. And remember, again, don't skip this video, every second counts, because at the end, there is a surprise, a life-changing discovery, something that could inspire anyone watching to hunt for their own rare coin. The unusual model style is subtle, almost invisible to casual viewers. But it makes all the difference. It is the feature that turns this 1965 cent into an ultra-rare million-dollar coin, a coin that collectors would search for decades, a coin that will continue to rise in value, a coin that could one day be priceless. Its journey is fascinating, from mint to pocket, from school desks to coin jars, from oblivion to international attention. This coin survived. Its story preserved its rarity intact. Collectors say that holding a coin like this is almost spiritual, a connection to the past, a bridge between history and the present. It is a reminder that even the smallest objects, a tiny nickel, can carry enormous value and can carry stories worth millions. And now, as Chapter 1 concludes, remember, this is only the beginning. Chapter 2 will reveal even deeper secrets, more details about the unusual style, more collector stories, and why this 1965 cent continues to command attention. World with data, not skip this video not a single second, because the ultimate surprise is waiting, something that could inspire, amaze, and maybe even change your perspective on coins forever. Welcome back to NCCoinsWorld. If you thought Chapter 1 revealed everything, think again, because what I am about to show you will completely change your perspective on coins. This 1965 cent. It is more than rare, it is extraordinary. It is the kind of coin that makes collectors gasp, the kind that headlines are written about, the kind that could define a lifetime of collecting. Do not skip this video, not a single second, because by the end, you will see a life-changing surprise, something unimaginable. Look closely at this coin. Notice the unusual style of the 1960 model, the letters, the curves, the alignment, every tiny deviation, every small irregularity. These are the secret marks of true rarity. Collectors describe it as magical. The coin is small, but the power it holds is immense. It survived decades, through countless hands, some careless, some unaware. Yet here it is, pristine, ultra-rare, a treasure waiting to be discovered. Imagine holding a coin that could be worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. One coin worth $7.2 million, or even more in the future. A coin small enough to fit in your pocket, yet powerful enough to command global attention. The mint error is subtle, almost invisible to ordinary eyes, but this unusual 1960 model, the way it was struck, the way the design is slightly off, makes it one of the most coveted coins in the United States. Collectors pay extraordinary amounts, not for the nickel itself, but for its history, its rarity, and its story. The verse shows Thomas Jefferson, but the magic is in the subtle differences, the unusual style of the model, the tiny details that make this coin unique. A collector could spot it instantly. A casual observer would never notice the reverse. Monticello stands as usual, but again, subtle differences, small changes in engraving, in alignment. These minute details increase its value exponentially, turning an ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Let's dive into the coin's journey. Minted in 1960, it passed from hand to hand, some noticing it, some not, but it survived, and now it is here waiting for collectors to recognize its value. Every scratch, every polish, every worn edge tells a story. A story of survival, a story of history, a story of rarity recognized over decades. This coin has witnessed generations, from school children to businessmen, from casual collectors to experts. Its unusual model style has fascinated everyone, and that is why its value is extraordinary. Cults search for decades, through drawers, rolls, forgotten collections, hoping to find a coin like this, and when one appears, the market reacts instantly. Bidding wars, private auctions, millions exchanged, all for a single nickel, because it is not just a coin, it is a piece of history, a piece of legacy, a piece of the unimaginable. This coin is ultra-rare, a coin that could define a collection, a coin that can make headlines, a coin whose value only grows with time. From $7.2 million today, too far beyond in the future. Imagine the excitement holding such a coin, feeling the history, feeling the rarity, feeling the power in your hand. Few things in life can match this thrill. It is almost spiritual, a connection to the past, a bridge between history and the present. And again, I repeat, don't skip this video. Not a single second, because the ultimate surprise is waiting, a revelation that could inspire you, a discovery that could change the way you see coins. Forever the usual model style makes all the difference. It is a subtle deviation, but it multiplies the value exponentially. It is the feature that collectors dream of, and the feature that makes this 1965 cent a legend. From the mint to everyday circulation through countless hands, from oblivion to international attention, this coin survived its rarity, preserved its story intact. Collectors say that holding a coin like this is unmatched, a heart-racing experience, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, a moment that could define a lifetime of collecting. And now, as Chapter 2 continues, we will reveal the hidden details of the minting stories of collectors who discovered similar coins, the potential future value of this ultra-rare 1965 cent, and why it remains one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Remember, every second counts. Do not skip this video, because the ultimate life-changing surprise is coming, something that could inspire, amaze, and maybe even change your perspective forever. Welcome back to NCCoinsWorld. If you thought Chapters 1 and 2 were unbelievable, brace yourself, because Chapter 3 will take you to a whole new level. This 1965 cent, it is not just rare, it is legendary. It is the coin that collectors dream of, the coin that can define careers, the coin that holds secrets beyond imagination. Do not skip a single second. Not a single one, because at the end, the ultimate surprise awaits, a revelation that could change your life forever. Look at the coin in my hand. The unusual style of the 1960 model, the tiniest minting anomaly. It may seem subtle, but it is extraordinary. It is a signature of ultra rarity. A coin like this does not appear every decade, not every generation, not even every century. Imagine holding a coin worth more than most will ever earn in a lifetime, $7.2 million or even more in the future. A coin small enough to fit in your pocket, yet powerful enough to command global attention. The mint error is almost mystical, a mistrike, perhaps, or the unique way the 1960 model was engraved. Experts call it one of the most intriguing anomalies in US coin history. This is why collectors fight over coins like this. This is why its value skyrockets. This is why it is truly legendary. The verse shows Thomas Jefferson, sharp, crisp, iconic, yet the magic is in the subtle deviation, the unusual model style, the slight misalignment, the tiny irregularities. These marks are worth millions to collectors. In the reverse, Monticello stands as a symbol of legacy, but again, subtle differences, small variations in engraving, the depth of letters, a tiny imperfection that multiplies value exponentially. This is what turns a simple nickel into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Collectors spend decades searching through drawers, through rolls, through forgotten collections, hoping, praying, waiting, and when a coin like this surfaces, the market reacts instantly. Bidding wars erupt, private collectors pay millions, all for a single coin, because it is not just metal, it is history, it is rarity, it is a legend. 1965 cent has survived decades, through countless hands, through wear and tear, through forgetfulness, yet it stands pristine, ultra rare, one of the most coveted coins in the United States. Imagine the thrill, the heartbeat, the anticipation, the knowledge that in your hand lies a coin worth more than most fortunes. A coin with a story, a coin with history, a coin with secrets few will ever uncover. Every line, every curve, every engraving holds a story. The unusual 1960 model style, the settlement error, these make it unique. A coin that could easily surpass $7.2 million. A coin that collectors will chase for decades. Chapter 3 reveals the hidden layers, the true rarity, the power, the stories behind its owners, the way this coin traveled through time, its potential to rise even further in value. Collectors say holding a coin like this is almost spiritual, a connection to history, a bridge to the past, a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry immense power. A nickel, yet a treasure worth millions. Do not skip this video, every second counts, because at the end, a life-changing surprise awaits. This coin is not just ultra rare, it is iconic, it is legendary, it is one of those treasures that define coin collecting. It is the pinnacle Of rarity, the holy grail of nickels, the 1965 cent is proof that history and value can coexist in a single object. Unusual model style is the secret, the tiny anomaly, the subtle misalignment. It multiplies value, it captures collector imagination. It makes this coin a once-in-a-lifetime find. Its journey from mint to circulation through decades of hands, through oblivion and obscurity to today. Recognized globally, it is a story of survival. Rarity and history collectors will pay millions. Not for metal, not for face value, but for the story, for the rarity, for the experience, for the thrill. This is why the 1965 cent remains a legend. Holding it is unforgettable. The heartbeat quickens, the eyes widen, the hands tremble, because this coin is priceless in every sense. Arrow. Short, life-changing surprise, final few seconds, and now. The ultimate surprise. If you ever thought coins were ordinary, think again. This 1965 cent proves that even the smallest object can hold immense power, can hold history, can hold wealth beyond imagination. Remember, don't skip this video, not a single second, because treasures like this come once in a lifetime, and one day you might discover your own ultra-rare, life-changing coin. Thank you for watching NCCoinsWorld.